Hello and welcome to House Dracula. Today we shall be going over my favorite Halloween movies. So, without further ado, shall we begin? Hello, this shall be my favorite 7 Halloween movies with one honorable mention. This is in no order. I enjoy all of these. Number 1's not the best. Number 7 isn't the worst. It's just my top 7 Halloween movies that I try to watch every year around this time. So, let's jump into it. The first one that I got is Hotel Transylvania. This is it's more of a kids movie, but it's dripping with like Halloween atmosphere, and it actually it has some adult jokes in it. It actually is pretty funny, and overall this is a fun movie, and it's a fun movie to watch around Halloween. And Adam Sandler voices Dracula, which is actually surprisingly good. Like, you didn't expect him to have like a good Dracula voice, but he actually does, and it's actually pretty well done, and it's actually a fun animated movie that I feel like everybody, the whole family, or if you're just watching it by yourself, you will enjoy. You will chuckle a couple of times, and overall, like, it just puts you in the fun Halloween mood. So, the next one that we got is a classic slasher horror movie, which actually turned it on its head, and that is Scream. The first one. The first one, in my opinion, is the best one. This is, which had the best opening scene, was, "What's your favorite scary movie? If you hang up on me again, I'm gonna gut you like a fish!" And then, like, the opening scene, and then we find out who the killers are, and, like, this is almost a parody of other, like, horror movies, like, what the genre did, but it did it in a different way, and I gotta say, this one, it's a lot of fun. I feel like it's a perfect movie to watch around Halloween time, and in a way, it's by Wes Craven, and in a way, it kind of reinvented the horror genre. So I would definitely, like, this is just a definite watch around the season. Now, the next one that we got is definitely feels like a Halloween movie, and that is House of a Thousand Corpses by Rob Zombie. The two sequels, The Devil's Rejects and Three from Hell, that is part of this trilogy, but it doesn't have the same Halloween feel as this one does. This one feels like Texas Chainsaw Massacre meets the style of Rob Zombie, which it pretty much was, and it's a very fun movie. It's very gruesome at times. Has the same cast that Rob Zombie usually has in all his movies. It has Sid Haig, Sharon Moon Zombie, and all of them, and at parts it is genuinely creepy, and has a clown on the back, so, I mean, you can't go wrong with this. Like, that's Captain Spaulding, by the way. So the next one that we got is a musical, and it's the only musical in this, and it's the Rocky Horror Picture Show. I feel like this movie is just, it is dripping with just, like, Halloween atmosphere, Halloween fun, because it's about this newlywed couple, Brad and Janet. Their car breaks down, so they have to go to a castle across the street that happens to have a telephone that they think, but then it goes into a full crazy night with Dr. Frankenfurter and all of them, and it's a fun musical. The songs are catchy. A lot of it catches you off guard. It makes you uncomfortable at times, which is perfect because that's what Halloween's all about. It's scary, it's uncomfortable, and it's a very fun movie, and Tim Curry gives one of the best performances of his career in this. So that is the Rocky Horror Picture Show. The next one that we got is a relatively new one, and that is Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. This movie is like from beginning to start, it feels like Halloween. There's some pumpkins everywhere. It truly feels like autumn, and it is genuinely creepy at times. Like the scarecrow that's on the cover, that is creepy. The person that wanted their toe back, my toe. This is based off the famous books of the old books that had a lot of controversy with them because they claimed they were too scary for kids. So of course Guillermo del Toro decided, you know what, that would make a great movie. And then I think it was called The White Lady, but I can't remember. It's the big one that just walks like this and then it sucks the kids in like this. Like, there are parts of this movie that are genuinely creepy, and it does kind of make you uneasy, and like, it's just a really fun movie, and I would completely recommend this one to watch around the Halloween season. And the next one that we got is Trick or Treat. This is an anthology movie, but I'm not really a big fan of anthology horror movies or anthology movies in general. I can never really get into them. I never really like them, but this is the one anthology movie that I like. It has, I want to say it is, it's 4 or 5 different stories, and it's fun. They all connect, and it just really feels like Halloween. And this is Sam. Sam is like the connecting tissue of all this. It's just good. It makes you uncomfortable. There's a few good jump scares in it, and in my opinion, this is one of the essential Halloween movies to watch. Like this and the next one. I feel like this is a very, very, very essential Halloween movie to watch. So, before we get into number 1, I'm going to give you two honorable mentions. So, the first one is the Halloween remake. I know a lot of people, this is very down the middle. Some people absolutely love this film, some people hate it, some people are like down the middle, they're like, it's okay. But anyway, this is the remake by Rob Zombie. It's a remake of the classic 1978 Halloween movie by John Carpenter. And it's a fun movie to watch. There's tons of pumpkins, which is a staple of Halloween, jack-o'-lanterns. There's tons in this movie, and it feels like October. It feels like Halloween. The only part that throws you off a little bit is there's one scene in it that takes place during Christmas, so it's like, you're like, okay. And the next one is, I can't find it right now, but I do own it, and that is Killer Clowns from Outer Space. That is just a great Halloween movie. It's just about a bunch of killer clowns from outer space that wrap people in cocoons and all that, and it's a whole lot of fun. So now, after those 2 honorable mentions are out of the way, coming in at number 1, and I do credit this as number 1, even though at the beginning I say it doesn't really matter, but this is the one that does matter, and it shouldn't come as a surprise to you, and that is the 1978 Halloween. This is the essential, the number 1 Halloween movie that I watch every year. I think it's a great movie. It's the best Halloween movie ever made, in my opinion. The sequels are good, not all of them, but most of them are pretty good. And then the newest one was a very good live up to the original. But this is the number 1 Halloween movie, in my opinion, and that's just how it is for me. So, what are your essential Halloween picks? Please put them down in the comments below. If you have any video requests, please put them down in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and a subscribe so I know to keep making more of these. Thanks for watching as always, and I will see all of you in the next video, and happy Halloween! Bye!